If you're looking for a great home under 600,000 in Celina, this Legacy Hills Homes by Windsor Homes, it's going to be a great option for you. Now, this is a great floor plan, big enough for the whole family, 3,500 square feet, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, all of that, which is great. I'll get more into, but let me tell you a little bit why this community and Celina, Texas as a whole is one of the fastest growing communities and the fastest growing city. Now, I'm glad the AC works in this home. I'm going to be able to take my time because it's 105 out there. Everyone always asks, what's the weather like in Texas? Brutally hot. All right. I got out of my car 2 minutes ago. But anyways, so you have an office when you first come in and a half bath. So like I said, 3.5 bath. But to kind of show you around the kitchen, I'll tell you about the community. So this home's priced at $574,000, by the way. I know I said under 6, $574,000. So great price point here. Now you're in Legacy Hills, which is, if you look on a map, you're going to say that is really far north, and you're not wrong. But the Dallas North Tollway extension is happening. So right now you're about 45 minutes to Plano, which is where Legacy West is going to be. A lot of corporate headquarters, have moved to Plano, Frisco, Charles Schwab, FedEx. AT&T just moved from Dallas to Plano. So where a lot of your major job hubs are going to be if you commute. Right now is about 45 minutes, which is still doable. Downtown Dallas is going to be over an hour, but once that Dallas North Tollway extension happens, probably be closer to 30 or 35 minutes. So it becomes a lot more manageable. Before I get more into that, I like this kitchen. I'm normally not like I like the black countertops. Normally, I don't like them this much. I like the black countertops. The herringbone pattern with the white grout really makes it pop against the cabinets. And I love you have the double oven here, which is great. And then of course, you love coffee. You have your coffee bar right there. Now, this home also has a massive media room, massive upstairs that I'll show you here in a minute. We're gonna go show you your primary and then outside, but this is a great floor plan. Super open. Now I toured, which model is this? This is the Lufkin. I toured the McKinney floor plan, which downstairs, a little more open, but I like the upstairs on this one better, which I'll show you. So I'm going to tell you all about the community as well, just kind of as we walk through the home. I also have a ton of other Legacy Hills and Celina videos, everything you know about Celina. I have one coming out about tax rate, understanding MUD tax, PID tax, MMD tax, tax rate, everything you need to know because it gets a little tricky. Now, this community is, let me back up. There's going to be 7,000 single family homes in this community, plus 4,000 multifamily homes and 100 acres of commercial space. Now, I'll get more into that, but let me tell you, that tile goes all the way up. I love that. You have a super nice shower. You also have a tub if you like tubs. If not, you have a nice tub to look at and a shower to use, but it's going to be a huge community. So it's over 3,200 acres. It's the biggest master plan community. If you know anything, done any research, the Fields in Frisco is 2,500 acres. And homes start at, you can get townhomes in the 5s, but single families start in the 7s. This community starts in the low 3s, which you can get a really nice home in the low 3s. I've got a couple home tours, go check those out. And then go up to about the high to mid 6s. So you get a really good home. If you have any questions, I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once. If you have any questions, check out my other videos, but also don't be afraid to reach out. You can call, text, email, schedule a Zoom. All my contact info is below in the comments and description. And then I also have a ton of free guides you can go download and super helpful information. But tax rate. So certain sections are in a MUD and a PID. Certain sections are just in a MUD or just in a PID. Some sections are in none. This one is in a PID. Now, I'll break down your PID versus regular tax, but it simplifies things if you combine them. Your effective tax rate in this community. Let's go check out that media room real quick while I tell you about the boring tax side of things that are important to know though. Actually, this laundry room's awesome. You could totally add a sink. Huge laundry room. Like if this home would be $800,000 in Frisco, probably, at least around in there with how upgraded it is, the size and space, it would be significantly more. So that's the value of Celina, but about your taxes. So this one, the combined rate, 2.49%. If you break it out, it depends on the lot size. There's 40 to 65 foot lots. Your PID tax is dependent on your lot size. Now it's the same as the Ramble community. Let me go to your media room. The other one was right there. The Ramble community, right, it depends on your lot size, depends on how much the taxes are. for the MMD, right? They were $1,800 to $2,600. This one, your HOA, that was your HOA cost. Sorry. Your PID payment, right? It comes out to like $80 to $120. So on the 40-foot lots, it's like $80. On the 120, they said, or on the, golly, it's been a long day, all right? I've been going since early. But on the 65-foot lots, it's about $120. I got it right that time. So it varies. If you combine them, it comes out to about 2.49%, which really is not a crazy tax rate here in North Texas. Yes, it is on the high side, but you have to weigh out. I bought in a MUD for reference. So this is not just me saying, hey, don't worry about it, buy it anyways. You have to look at what you're getting, right? This home's $574,000. I will gladly find every $574,000 home or less, and there's a pond over there. And let's see if we can find you one without a MUD or PID that you like the location, the drive, the amenities, the community feel, and all the other factors that are important to you more. If you do, let's go for that one. And if you took away the MUD, PID, MMD, whatever extra tax it was, this is a really nice extra bonus space too. This would be great for, you could set a pool table over there, have a TV on this wall, and be a little mini living room. So I don't want to glaze over any of the home details talking about taxes, but right, of course, if you took that tax payment out, that extra tax assessment, that would bump up your house price, purchasing power, because your taxes are lower. So you can actually bump up above $574,000. This is what I'm talking about. The secondary bedrooms are big, but I'll walk you through that, right? Because you see what the payment, if you can find a home with the same payment amount, is what I should have said, not the same price point. Because if you find another $574,000 home in Celina without a MUD or PID, your payment's going to be cheaper. So that's something else that can be tricky, right? Shopping for these Celina communities is every $500,000, $600,000 home doesn't have the same monthly payment. So that's something where if you reach out to me, I'll help you walk through that. Make sure you have an understanding of what it is, what your payments will look like on the absolute high side. I've seen them as high as 3% effective property tax rate with your MUD or PID tax. So they can get up there. Now they also get as low as like 1.6. So as you can tell, they vary a lot. Then you have kind of an odd little closet. Nice space. I don't know what you'd use it for. Little bonus storage space. No one ever complains about extra storage. But it's a lot. That's why I'm making a video breaking it down. So subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for that. And like, this has a phone ensuite bath, which is awesome. Be sure to subscribe. Right, I'm doing at least 5 videos a week right now. Some home tours, some neighborhood comparisons, neighborhood overviews. Super, super helpful information if you're relocating here, especially from out of state, because it varies a lot state to state. If I were to move to California or Arizona or something, I would be, there's a lot of different state nuances that I just wouldn't know. So also more about the community. We went on a long rant about taxes there, but that's super important to know and what I get asked about a lot by people. So don't feel like you're dumb for reaching out and asking that. That is the most commonly asked question I probably get asked. Is it a MUD or a PID? But you're going to have, so there's 7 sections in Legacy Hills. Let's go outside. We never went outside like I said we were. You have 7 sections. This is in Brookshire. There's 7 sections to this 3,200 acre community here. All the homes in Legacy Hills, right? They're going to vary. Oh gosh, little lady scared me. Different tax rates, different builders. So you have a good variety of builders, but you have 7 different amenity centers, which this is a super big covered patio. This is sweet. Do they have a gas hookup? Oh, this one may not have a gas hookup. That's okay. But put your TV in that corner, table, chairs, family game night, movie night outside. And this is something else super important to consider, especially if you're building from the ground up, is, look, it's almost 5 p.m. right now. It's actually pleasant back here. It's shaded. You're in that home. You're cooking on the porch, all right? You're sweating bullets. So that's something important to think about. Now, if you don't value outside porch time, it doesn't really matter. Buy that one. Let someone else that enjoys the shade have this one. But you have your little dining area here, breakfast. But what I was saying about the amenities is each section has its own amenity center, which you don't see in all the master plan communities. Sometimes you may buy and you may have a pool, but the pool may be, on the other end of the neighborhood when it's super hot like it is today, if you're a mom or you're a kid, you may not want to walk, 3/4 of a mile in 110-degree heat with kids and pool toys and equipment and all of that. But let's give you a look at your office. It's a big office space, lots of natural light in the afternoon, which I would personally like, right towards the end of the day, a little bit brighter, so you're getting sluggish, had a long day at work. So something to just think about. That's a big advantage. Now, like I said, I think I told you you're going to have your own country club and golf course. You have 1 bedroom downstairs. So show you your garage, and then I'm not done telling you about the community. So you have to stick with me for a second. I'm out of interesting things to show you. But good garage. Now, they're not tankless hot water heaters, which you can find. Some builders may have that, some may not. Now you have 2, which is really nice. It's probably echoing really bad, so I'm gonna go back inside. There's also a dead mouse. So, you're gonna talk about cons of new construction. Again, not that there's a mouse or rat problem here, but this was just, a field out in the country a few months ago. So you're gonna have more bugs, more spiders, things of that nature. It's part of it. Now, I wouldn't be negligent and not spray for them, but right, I told you you're gonna have your own golf course, own country club. What else am I missing? 40 to 65-foot lots, and then you're gonna have a 27-acre sports park. So again, homes in here are 300 to like 600,000. This is one of my favorite communities in Celina. Now, I don't love it's in a mud or a PID, but I think the value, you get a lot of home for your money. It stretches a lot further, and in a couple years, you're gonna be in a really convenient location. So let me know what questions you have for me. Be sure to check out all my other, not only Legacy Hills videos, but North Texas. I cover, on this channel, specifically Prosper and Frisco, and dabble in a couple other nearby communities. So if you have any questions, of course, reach out to me, but be sure to check out my channel too. I have a ton of super helpful information. And then of course, reach out to me, right? We'll schedule a call, go over your home goals, needs, what questions you have, build a custom plan to you around your timeline of when you're planning a move here to North Texas, and map out a way that makes it as stress-free as possible. I'll always make sure you're up to date with what's happening. On the way here to film these, got a client moving from California, stop by, send them some pictures, videos of their home, how it's coming along. They close here in a couple weeks. So super excited for them. They got a great new construction home in Celina. So if I think y'all are fit, may have to introduce you to each other, but just kidding. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in Texas soon. Reach out to me with any questions, anything I can do to help here, be your boots on the ground. I hope to see you here in Texas soon.